Alright, ALS just dropped a bug fixing update with a pretty hefty list. Now one thing they didn't mention on the list was a secret change to one of the new Halloween units, which probably moved him from one of the worst of the update to maybe even one of the best in the game. If you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like or subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so if you couldn't tell already, the unit we'll be talking about in this video is going to be none other than Johan, or Monster in-game. So this guy is obtainable from the Halloween capsules, which you can get for 50 candy here. I don't know what the chances are, but in my experience, he is the easiest to get. And then you need the Monster 9 M9 to evolve him. So I'm going to go and buy that for 2500 candy, because mine is on Evo. And we're going to evolve my Overlord one right here, which is pretty cheap. There we go. Monster Destructive. Ooh, not too bad, but we're looking for a double S or better before I start rolling on individual stats. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Very, very good. I'm gonna roll on the SPA. Okay, not bad. And now range, final stat. There we go. Okay, all S stats on him. Not too bad. Alright. So level 1, I might need to go level this guy up a little bit. I actually don't think I do. We're going to run him into an infinite real quick, because if I show you what I'm talking about, it's pretty easy to understand what happened to this guy. Okay, I'm here inside a Shibuya Infinite. I'm going to farm up a little bit to get Johan down, but you should be able to tell immediately what is wrong with this guy. In the patch notes of the new update, they said Johan passive fixed, and I'll just let you know they use the term fixed very, very loosely, because if I were to throw this guy down, we should see it immediately from what I've seen. Okay. You can see it. You can immediately see it. Yeah. It's pretty bad. They're falling. They don't even know what to do with how many of them there are. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna get rid of him for now. Let's compare him to like a normal... After it calms down a bit, let's compare him to a normal summoning unit. So I brought my Yamamoto. Ignore that he's Accelerate 3 level 1. I never used him, okay? His range is really bad, oh my goodness. I'm guessing with skill tree it's not so bad though. And trait. So, they're still broken with Johan, we gotta wait a little bit. Okay, so we can see with Yamamoto here, if we check his info or his passive, he has the passive Inferno, summons enemies he kills from the base, 3 max, okay? So limit of 3 summons, pretty healthy for the game, not too OP or anything. Pretty fair, okay? Take a look at Dio. I actually don't really remember what his is. Enemies killed are revived as allies, some debuffs last 30% longer. So some enemies killed are revived as allies. Let's see if we can catch that in action here. Oh, there we go. Okay, we can see with Dio. It looks like his also has a limit of 3 enemies for summoning. So we can only see 3 summons right there with Dio passive Heavenly Vampire. So I'm going to sell these units here. Yamamoto and Dio are gone now. And we're going to go back to Johan and we're going to check out his passive too. So we're going to max him out. And his passive, every enemy killed has a 15% chance of being manipulated and turning into an ally. So a 15% chance, and I think they did something wrong with that number because we've got a little bit too high of a chance. I want to see how crazy this can get, so we're going to give it a few waves and see how many summons we actually get up to. Okay, it's been a few waves. Man. Oh man, yeah, we've got an entire... I don't even know what to call it. We've just got a lot of allies marching forth, and I think they're so crammed that the entire server is slowing down, you know? If you cram too many like enemies together into like a Gojo bubble, for example, you can see that everything starts taking a really long time. If I were to check my ping, it's probably going to be very high. 500, 600, yeah, pretty high for only having 1 unit down, plus a farm. So, just Johan alone is able to create this much lag and this many enemies right now. Level 1, by the way, I've done nothing to this guy. Level and skill tree wise. Oh man. So I don't know what exactly is going on with the leaderboards right now. I don't know if they ever fixed the Rukia bug and like reset the leaderboard afterwards, or if they just kind of kept the leaderboards how they were. But top 20, we've got people above wave 500. Oh man. Yeah, For reference, if you've ever gone for a real leaderboard run in this game, the limit to like a legit team is like high 160s to maybe low 170s. And we've got the lowest on the leaderboard has wave 200. Oh man. But I think an untapped market for the Johan strat, which doesn't really matter, could be Infinity Castle. Now, the leaderboard there is 222, and with the Johan bug, because he only costs 1k, you could throw him down and probably spawn enough enemies to wipe stuff out, because it looks like he spawns more than just one per enemy, for sure. We saw how many he spawned, right? That was a lot. So I'm going to go into one Infinity Castle and just see how it works. I mean, you get nothing from the Infinity Castle leaderboard, so I wouldn't recommend abusing it anyway, but it could be silly to try out. Alright, we got the farm down. It's been a long time since I've been on a water park, man. I remember making a macro for this back in the day, where I'd like walk in the corner of the map. Let's get our Johan down and see how it's going to look in Infinity Castle. Because you could very easily make a macro with Johan if he's going to be clearing everything. So looks like we got 3 of those. Have we killed 3 of those yet? Does he spawn 3 of each? Let's check. So we got 2 of the white and green hair. And we've got 2 of the white and green hair. Okay, maybe he just has a guaranteed chance to summon what he kills. And in that case, it's not going to be too overpowered. But it is very, very, very strong. And way stronger than it should be, because it's supposed to be a 15% chance to spawn stuff in. Right now, it looks like it's definitely guaranteed. And probably even more, because, oh man. How much HP are these actually coming in with? So if I were to check the HP on this next wave of blue people, we got 12.4k HP on them. Let's see when they die and when they come back. Blue people. 4.29. Okay, so we've got about a third of their HP. Looks like, yeah, so they spawn with like a third of their HP. So, I mean, it's a visually crazy bug, a very lag-inducing bug. But I don't think he's too overpowered. Still, even with the passive working, like, it probably is extremely overpowered for this game's normal standards, but compared to other bugs we've had in the past, yeah, I don't know. It kind of underwhelming performance-wise, but pretty cool. We got the room cleared. If you want to abuse that for Infinity Castle, you know, let me know how it goes, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel free to abuse Johan right now. I don't know what they did, but very, very funny bug. Very, very cool. I do have a few rerolls, maybe 7 of them. You know what, Yamamoto, we go for it. Okay, might be an upgrade, but yeah, I don't know what they were doing with this update, man. ALS has kind of been in shambles recently, but I do hope that the next update will be peak. Trust is going to be goated. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.